Hello and welcome back to Skyfactory. So I did a bit more work on the mob farm. It turns out that for such a small space, it's incredibly efficient at generating mobs, and especially when you get something like a compressed mob and they explode at the grinder wasn't able to keep up with the amount of mobs that were spawning. And of course all of the mobs would spawn in that centre, would be pulled to the centre point, which would leave all of the surrounding points around the edge would all be free to spawn more and more and more mobs. And we were getting more and more mobs all compressed in this centre point. And eventually they started glitching through the walls, and you get more and more compressed mobs sort of all focused on this one spot, and they were exploding outside. So what I've done is to put 3 grinders and 2 iron spikes. There's a compressed zombie now, so you should see as it dies all of the others die. There isn't a problem anymore. We're not seeing compressed mobs exploding into many mobs. They're all being killed pretty instantly. So I might even have more than is required. I haven't seen anything taking time to die, which is good. Now the other thing that I found was that we were getting a build-up of drops around the hopper. So the grinders seem to be transferring their load quite quickly out to the chest there. Out to the chest there actually, but the hopper was getting backed up, and when I looked it seemed that the transfer nodes are struggling to find a chest all the way out there, and they're having to think about it. And I think what was happening with the grinders was that they were collecting the drops, and then they'd get full and they'd slowly start to empty. But the hopper, because the grinders weren't taking in any more drops, the hopper was getting backed up, and you'd see all of the extra drops would all hang around the hopper. So this seems to have been resolved just by putting some extra chests in and making it step its way. So now there's a collection point above that vacuum hopper, and that transfer node is just finding that chest, so it doesn't have to go very far. That transfer node finds that chest, and then that transfer node goes all the way there, and then that one transfers it to there, which means I don't have to go very far. And eventually we'll build an ME system, and we'll actually get the drops transferred into the ME system much closer to home, where we won't have to transfer it all the way out like this. But let's go down and have a look at what we're collecting and see if that's worked, because I've just tried it and I have to keep on reminding myself that these walls are real and I'm not just going to kill myself. I've ended up with this sort of ugly carbuncle of dark blocks just there. Actually, what I didn't think of when I built this was how am I going to get out. There we go. Might have been nicer actually to get out this way. Yeah, so there's nothing in there, but they should have been transferred down to there, to there, to there. But let's check the vacuum hopper. How's it doing? It's empty. That's brilliant. Okay, that's exactly what we wanted. Now, I am gonna have to... Oh, okay. I was gonna say I need to go and get... No, I do need to go and get that other... Okay, I need to go and get both of those blocks, because otherwise we'll end up with bats getting caught up here. Yeah, it needs to go one further down. Let's go collect it. Not in there. Not in there. Hopefully it'll be right at the end. Ah, it's got as far as this chest. I wonder why. Maybe because, yeah, you see, it's looking for the next inventory along. The next inventory is over there, and it'll find it eventually. It's just a bit slow. Right, let's go back up. Oh, this is full again? I keep adding more and more tanks to this, and it keeps on filling up. We're getting lots and lots of XP. Okay, so we need to put... We need one here and then one below it. So the one below it goes there. That's it. And then this one goes there. Gives it a nice flat ceiling so that the bats don't get caught. Right? Well, let's go and see what goodies we have, because we've got some lucky bags and... Just see, did it transfer yet? Still looking. Let's see if I head this side. Oh, okay, so this is full. Ah, fair enough. Wow. Gosh. This is filled in the time that it's taken me to record so far. Alright, well, I'm going to empty all of these bags and things, and I'll let you know if we get anything of interest. Otherwise, the next thing we want to do is to make some automated hammering and sieving and stuff like that, so that we've then got everything we need to start building the power generation for the next episode. So one way or another, I'll either be back with what's in the lucky bags, or I shall be back with a bunch of stuff ready to make some automated hammering and sifting. See you shortly. Hello, this is Sal recording live from Skyfactory. Love that hat. Right, yeah, look at the things on my hotbar. Oh wow. So these are the 3 things that I was most excited to get. Let's see, so we've got... So this came out of the lucky bags that resulted from our mob farm. A watering can, which was lovely. A multimeter. I got 2 of those. Not entirely sure what to use them for yet. And a crescent hammer, which I know is easy to make, but I haven't actually really got around to doing it. Now, let's have a look at other things. I think I'm going to need a little bit of help from some of our more experienced people. I've been trying to get these 2 to accept power. And the only way I can find that they can do it is if I sit them on top of the power source. So I am using a magmatic dynamo. I figured we've got all this lava that I'm creating, and at the moment it's not really being used, and I've seen these magmatic dynamos being put to good use. Rather than an extra Stirling generator, which I put over there. Oh yeah, I added a Stirling generator to this just so that it'd work through the night and through the rain with all those extra grinders and things. But yeah, I thought we'd use some lava for fuel, because this is so easy to expand. And we can make stuff other than lava that cooks the cobble faster. But yeah, what I can't do is to get... I've had to use 2 because I couldn't find... I've been using these cables, and I've been trying to connect these cables to these things, and I keep on getting this stuff where it's just not connecting, and I've had things on the top, the bottom, the sides, and yeah, just not got anywhere. So I'm thinking maybe I'm using the wrong cable, and I'm not sure what is the best cable to use, or conduit, or energy pipe, or what, I don't know. And I'm really interested in the advice from guys that have been playing a while. What should I be using to take energy out of you know, these general sources, these or the Stirling engines? Is it this red net energy cable, or is there something better? But anyway, yeah, I've managed to get it so that these things now fill okay. So yeah, fine. So they're actually managing to pick up energy. I threw some stuff in to make sure it was actually converting, and it was. So that's good. Right, now, so what I want to do is, let's get some of this off my hotbar. Don't think I need any more liquids, do I? Right, I want to, first of all, I want to feed cobble into here. Now, I'm not sure if it has to be the top, or whether we can feed it into the side or the back or something. Oops, let's try the back first, because that'd be very easy. Yes, okay, so it can, there we go. If I get my crescent hammer, can I right click, oops, not on there, on here. Yeah, that's what we want. Nice. Okay, so that connects to there. So we've got a source of cobble coming in now. And I want to take the stuff. Oh yeah, look. Okay, so now I want to, the stuff that she's sifting, I want to feed that into a chest. Will this work? I've not put a liquid node on or anything, have I? Ah, yes, good stuff. Right, so that's working. She's sifting, she's putting her stuff in here. Now, I think, yeah, I think this works faster than she does. So, yeah, you see that's building up quite rapidly. So I think if we put, and this is kind of quite nice, because what I want to do is to have an overspill of gravel. I don't know if we'll get any gravel in here until she's full. I wasn't sure actually if it'd be the other way around, and it wouldn't give her gravel until this was full. But yeah, her number's going up. Nothing in the chest yet. Oops. So it must fill her first, and then hopefully it'll overspill. And then whenever we feel the time is right, if we need dust or we need sand, we can put that back in. I've just thought actually, if I move this, if I actually put a bigger gap between them, oh, that's probably a good idea. If I put two pipes, I could do a physical thing where I physically remove a piece of pipe so that I could loop this and have it just spitting out sand that we put back into. Oh look, it's slowed. Why is it slowed? Oh, maybe it's just a visual. Okay. Yep, so now she's hit 64, and yeah, it's overspilling into here. Brilliant. Okay. So, oh, and she's outputting some nice stuff. If she gives us it took 4 diamonds to make those hammers. I'm not sure that we had to put those extra hammers in there. It might have worked without them. They might be like speed ups, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm liking this arrangement. But yeah, if you guys can let me know if there's something better I can do with energy cables. I mean, I'm sure one of these would have satisfied for these two, and I'm gonna want to expand this so that there's more of them hammering and sifting. And if I don't need to have one of these per thing in a box, then yeah, I'd rather not. Next episode, what I want to get into actually is my whole power generation, and I honestly don't know which thing to start with, whether I should go for... She stopped. Again, must have just been a moment. Okay. Yeah, I don't know whether to go for something big, small. Maybe I'll need to build more machines that'll need power supply first, or... I don't know. I don't know what's my best approach to power. I know something I can do reasonably easy is to build a great big windmill upstairs using immersive engineering. I got the immersive engineering book and had a look at that, and I think I mean I'd need to build a coke oven to be able to do it, but that's okay because that's something I can build and it wouldn't require power to build it. Yeah, so I can build a coke oven which would make creosote, which is the thing that we need to make a giant windmill, and then we can create power from a giant windmill. But yeah, is that the right thing? Is that what I should be doing? And even if it is, how do I then use that power? What cables do I use to get the power out of it and transfer the power around? I'm pretty comfortable with most things, but the cabling and conduits and ducting and stuff, I'm not sure exactly which to choose or how to do it. Yeah. So anyone with any preferences, I'm more than happy, and I'll share it with all the other guys out there who are fairly new to this. So I think... Uh-oh. Why are you on fire? Oh, because I covered up the lava because I was a little bit nervous. That's right. I'm guessing that's what's up with it. Never used to catch fire. Yeah. Chugging along nicely. So, yeah, do let me know. And I think that's probably it for this episode. Maybe we'll just finish off the episode with a bit more mob killing. Oh gosh, okay, I'm full of essence again. I'll need to make some more tanks before I do. Does anyone have any good use for essence or good storage ideas for essence? Because obviously I'm switching this thing on for a couple of minutes and I'm getting this sort of quantity. Seems a shame to let it go to waste or not to collect it. So yeah, I'll make a few more tanks, but there's got to be a more efficient way of collecting it. So yeah, if you know, let me know. I'll make a couple of tanks and I'll finish the episode by watching some more mobs die horribly. Lovely. You'd think by now I'd come up with a way to switch all the lights off at once, but to be honest, it's just not quite been top priority. Right, let's watch all the things die horribly. Wow, look at them spawn. Ooh, all the lovely Minicio. Right everybody, that's all for this episode. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.